Isakson with us, Republican from Georgia. Senator, welcome to the program. Now, we all know it. This is the big story of the day. The president promised Americans that they can keep their health plans if they like them. And now people are being dropped left, right, and center from those plans. Tell us the truth here. Do you think he deliberately deceived us?
Well, the state president's representation in 2009 was totally incorrect and obviously has proven to be very misleading. As of yesterday, the insurance commissioner in my state estimated 400,000 Georgians have lost the insurance they had because it doesn't comply with the regulations of Obamacare. So it was an incorrect representation.
I see this as a political crisis because I've got a new, much bigger number this morning from a Duke University economist who says maybe up to 129 middle Americans will lose the coverage which they've got now and which they like. That's the vast American middle class will be shoved away from the policies that they like, directly contradicting what the president told us. I see that as a huge political problem for the Democrats. And you?
Well, it is. It's like trying to put a square peg in a round hole. It just does not work. I've been saying for months that, in my opinion, as a businessman who rolled out products that I tried to sell to the public in Georgia when I ran my business, if it doesn't work, you cancel it and start over. This is going to implode under its own weight eventually.
Yep, so you don't want 10 Democrats in the Senate want an extension of the sign-up deadline beyond March 31st. It's not in the Republicans' interests to go with that, is it? Your interest surely lies in letting this thing fall apart by itself.
Well, first of all, my first responsibility is to represent the people of Georgia, and if they're being discriminated against, as they are on the employer mandate versus the employee mandate, then that probably should be fixed. But as a public servant, I'm not going to play politics with this. I want to get it right or get it out of the way, and I think it needs to get out of the way.
Do you think it's collapsing under its own weight right now?
I think we're watching it unfold with our own eyes right now, and I don't know that it's fixable. You're shutting down the website for an hour or two every night, trying to tinker with it. You have all these problems with security lapses that have already taken place, information going where it shouldn't be going. It eventually is going to collapse under its own weight, whether it's 2 months or 2 years.
What are you going to do in the immediate future about Obamacare, you, sir, in the Senate?
Well, first of all, we need to find the right answers for the American people. There was a problem with a lack of accessibility to insurance, and we ought to empower the private sector to do that, not trying to turn it into one big government bureaucracy. So I'm going to do what I always do, and that's try and find private sector solutions for our problems. That's the heart of the success of our country.
Johnny Isakson, Republican, Georgia, thank you very much for joining us on a very big
Thanks,
day.
Stuart.